So many of you have heard of the elusive serial killer, the Zodiac killer. This guy managed to kill for a year and a half, 10 victims that were confirmed to him, but he never got caught. They had a couple of suspects they looked into. The strongest one was Arthur Allen Lee. He was a school teacher, got fired for touching some kids, his students. He went to mental hospital for about 4 years. But he was never arrested. He died of a heart attack before they could actually press charges against him. But one of his victims that's very interesting is Catherine Jones. So she was traveling with her baby. I think baby was about a year old. And she was traveling at night because that's when baby slept. And she was driving down the highway, or two-lane road actually. And she noticed this man driving behind her. He was flashing his lights, banging his horn, and really trying to get her attention. And so she basically keeps driving a little bit more until she's on this, I think it was Highway 5, and it's slightly closer to town, to people at least. And then she pulls over, and the guy walks out with a tire iron and says, "Excuse me, your rear left wheel is wobbly. I can fix it for you if you want." And so he goes to fix it. He's there for a few minutes out of sight. And then he says, "All good." She drives off, and she's about 5 to 6 car lengths. She's driven away. And then, boom, the left wheel comes off. And so he backs up. He gets out of the car, and he's like, "Oh, I guess it's worse than I thought." And he's standing between her and her vehicle. And he's saying, "I can drive you to the next service station, get you some help." So she's a little bit weary. She's, doesn't really want to, but she trusts the guy. He looks harmless enough. She's like, okay. So she grabs her baby, gets in the car, and they drive. And about a quarter mile down the road was an Arco service station, and he drives straight by it. Because more exits they go by, doesn't get off there either. He just keeps driving. And he's quiet this whole time, so she, of course, remains quiet as well. And then they get off and they go driving down these country roads for about 2-3 hours. It's a long time. He's not talking, she's not talking. And then he looks over to her with no accent, with just no emotion, straight monotone. He just says, "I'm going to kill you. You're going to die. I'm going to toss the baby out the window." And then he's quiet. And so now going through her mind is, "You're going to die. You're going to die. I'm going to kill you." And eventually he goes all up this off ramp and then stops. Well, it doesn't stop, but he basically comes like a Hollywood stop is what she called it, but a rolling stop basically. She gets out, grabs her baby. She gets out. She runs out to this little field, and she lays flat her baby flat on the ground. And he gets out with a flashlight, starts looking around for her. Of course, he can't see her. He sees some 18-wheeler coming down the road. So then he gets back to his car, drives away, and the 18-wheeler stops. He sees her acting frantic, but she's scared to be with another man. So she waits until a female driver comes by and then rides with her, takes her to a police station in a small town right up ahead. And this is where it really gets good. She goes into the police station, and it's this long, single old deputy there, just one guy, real old guy, and starts filling out the report. And he just gets this like ghost face because this doesn't happen around here, right? This is not normal, right? So he fills the report, he gets all the details what happened, and then she looks in the wall. And there it is. It's the Paul Stein case, which had just happened before in San Francisco, and she sees a composite sketch. And she's like, "That's the guy who did me. That's the guy who attacked me. That's the guy who put me in his car, who's going to kill me." And this guy was a Zodiac killer. So he just gets freaked out. He's like, oh, like shivers through his body. So he takes her to a diner, which is open, gets the owner to open it up, goes there, gets the rest of the details, and fills the rest of the report, and then that's it. That's it. One more victim, one more report. But what amazes me is that this cop is so incompetent and so scared of Zodiac killer, he can't even staying in a police station. He's like, how are you not safe in a police station? But they go get the car back to the spot where she said it was. It wasn't there. It was moved to a different road. Apparently, the Zodiac had put the tire back in the car, taken somewhere else, Berry Road, I think it was called, and set it on fire. He just burnt, just torched the car, and went on his way. Now, I know somebody like the Zodiac, that greatly pissed him off because he needed to kill. He liked the structure, liked the routine, and because this was on a weekend, it was close to water. It was at nighttime. He was dressed in Navy garb. He had the rimmed glasses. They knew it was Zodiac. All right? And it still amazes me that the Zodiac case is still cold to this day. In San Francisco in 2004, they closed the Paul Stein murder. But in Vallejo and Modesto, those murders are still open to this day. They still have not conclusively made a guilty verdict for Arthur Allen Lee, even though he died of a heart attack, but 50 years ago now, I guess, 40-something years ago. So, that's it. That's the Catherine Jones story right there. So, God bless you guys. Stay true to yourself, stay true to your crime, and I'll see you next one.